Okay, this is the Berkeley Home Technologies Innovative Green Building Systems booth. And you are?
Jonathan Sherman, owner.
Jonathan Sherman, owner. I'm Dan Mason. Nice to meet you, sir. Why don't you tell us a bit about what you got going on here?
Well, Berkeley Home Technologies, we're focusing on renewable energy systems predominantly. So we're installing, designing radiant heat systems using high-efficiency boilers. We're also designing and installing solar water heaters for domestic water heating for your tubs and showers and bath. Also, a little bit of space heating. We can tie the solar into your space heating, so save you a little bit of money on utilities during the winter months. You can also heat your pool, heat your hot tub, anything that takes hot liquid. We can usually do with a solar system. A little bit of photovoltaics to produce some electricity from the sun. We also carry on-demand water heaters, outdoor wood stoves, and starting into the rainwater reuse systems as well.
Now, is there a formula you use or some way to show what kind of savings people would actually have by using this?
Some of that you can see directly. Once we install a system, you're going to see a lowered utility cost.
Right. Do you have about a percentage of what you tell people?
On average, within the U.S., on our average cultural lifestyle, an electric water heater is going to be about 25 to 35% of your monthly electric bill is your electric water heater. With a solar water heater, you're not going to see that part of your bill anymore. So you're looking at 25 to 35% of your electricity cost will drop off.
Okay, now I know that there's different sizes and things like that as well, right?
Yes, we design each system for the load. The load being the number of people in the house, how much hot water you need per day, a certain amount of its lifestyle.
Now, I imagine it'd be kind of difficult to come up with a cost, but do you have a way of telling us what these units cost?
The rough idea of cost range is 2 to 3 person system. So a small family, maybe a retired couple or a couple just starting out with a small family, in the range of $7,000 to $8,000 installed is a good cost to start with. Larger systems beyond that, a 4 to 6 person family, average around the $10,000 range. Though we do have some pretty good incentives that are withstanding right now. The first is a federal tax credit. That is 30% of the installed cost of the system. It's unlimited. There's no limit. So regardless of the size of the system, the size of your family. The other tax credit we have is from the state of West Virginia. That is 30% of the installed cost of the system, again, up to $2,000. So the small 2 to 3 person system, you're looking at 60% you're going to see back on your tax return.
Sounds good. So now how long have you been doing this stuff?
The hydronics and boiler systems and heating systems, about 20 years. The solar we've gotten into in the last about 5 years.
And can you tell us a little bit about this and how it works?
The most simple thing, we're collecting energy from the sun. We're converting it into heat. We're putting that heat into a liquid. We're piping that from the roof or the collector into the house, and we're using that heat for something, whether that be heating your domestic hot water or heating the space, heating your pool, something of that sort. That's the most basic. We can go into the collectors if you like. We can do more detail.
Do you have a website people can go to check out?
You can check out our website at www.berkeleyhometech.com.
And you're based out of where?
Martinsburg, West Virginia, right here in Martinstown.
Well, thank you very much for your time.
Yes, sir.
And if you're looking for any kind of solar heating or systems like this, cut your utility bills down, give the gentleman a call and see what he can do for you.
She's not goofy like me.
So you don't bend over backwards?
I could try. Oh, see? Thank you, Ange. Can't be a goofball by myself. Okay, you ready? Good job.
Now bend over backwards and touch your...
It's Saturday afternoon at the Home Show, and we're sitting here in the silent auction area talking with...
April Crable.
April. Nice to see you, April. Thank you for taking the time. Now, you've been doing this home show before as a volunteer, is that right?
Yes, this is my second year as a volunteer, my third year as a exhibitor.
I see. And that was going to come out wrong. What are you exhibiting?
My bank, First United Bank and Trust, we have our booth here as well. So as a employee of the bank, I run that as well.
Nice. So now, how many years have you been doing the volunteer work in here?
2 years. I've been on the committee.
And I had you on film. You did an interview with us last year at the home show.
Yes.
It was very nice. What can you tell us about the home show and the silent auction and how things are going? Are you getting the crowds you expected?
The crowds have been really great ever since 10 o'clock this morning, both outside around the mall and in here in the silent auction. We've had a lot of people. We've got a lot of vendors. I think we have like 215 vendors and wide variety. And in the silent auction, we've got about 150 items for people to bid on. So we've got quite a bit, and we've got a lot of people coming in.
How's the bidding?
Bidding's going pretty good. It's getting kind of competitive. I'm waiting until Sunday so I can put my bids in.
Oh, so you think a lot of people are holding out till last minute?
Oh, definitely. It ends at Sunday at 4, so that's when we pick up the bid sheets, and I guarantee about 3 o'clock this place will be a madhouse.
And what do you do when the bids go off? How do you contact the winners?
Well, a lot of them actually do stick around if they think that they've won. Otherwise, we have phone numbers for them, and we contact them to let them know that they've won their item.
Now, I know there's always expectations leading up to every show. What do you think the expectations are for this one? Do you think you exceeded or at least made the expectations?
Oh, definitely. I think that we've at least met, if not exceeded, what we were hoping for, especially with the way the economy's been. You know, we thought maybe more people wouldn't be out here, but it's been really good.
Well, you had a good turnout of vendors and all, so things have been really going great with that. I see a lot of great booths out there, and we've got, a booth ourselves, Maze TV over there, as you know, open a food court, and that's going well. And we're broadcasting live at the moment, actually, not this segment. Relax, dear, deep breath. I'm going to edit her later, and she'll come into the studio. She'll probably pick out new outfits, and we can play, like, Dress Up April for the movie. Anyway, I want to thank you for taking your time. Is there anything you'd like to say to the folks out there?
Come and bid on stuff?
Come and bid on stuff. Sounds good. Thank you very much, April.
Thanks, Dan.